Santa Claus, low-key one of the most powerful beings in mythology. Let's lock into what we're actually dealing with, the myth, the lore, and the observable feats of Santa Claus. Now, he originally goes from being a saint to this actual superpowered entity. Now, he's rooted in Saint Nicholas, who was historically a miracle worker. But this modern Santa isn't that saint anymore. This is more of a myth constructed by belief. That's a very important thing, because that upgrades him to a very specific tier of entity, a thought-formed god. And once a figure reaches this level, belief itself becomes their power system. This is how Santa Claus himself outgrew Christianity and became a global cosmic operator. And he's truly cosmic. And let's look at what he can do based on his canon feats alone. Now, he has true immortality. Santa does not age. He has existed in this recognizable form for over 1,000 years. He does not reincarnate. He simply persists. That's type 3 immortality. This is ageless and non-degrading. He also has this omniscient surveillance system, or soft surveillance. He says it. He sees you when you're sleeping. So Santa tracks every child, every moral action, every time zone simultaneously. And that's not just surveillance. This is planetary scale awareness tied to behavioral data. He doesn't know everything, but he always knows everything that's relevant to his domain, specifically naughty or nice. So this is the main base level of omniscience. And then he can fly at faster than light speed. Santa delivers to over 2 billion households in a 24-hour span. He's crossing multiple time zones. He has gravity, atmosphere, and physics that he has to handle. So every time dilation makes excuses, but Santa travels at speeds that obliterate any relative limits. He also possesses spatial compression, or a bag of infinite holding. His sack holds millions of physical objects. The mass never increases, but there's no volume limitation. So this has got to be a pocket dimension manipulator or some type of localized spatial collapse. It's the same with the myth of a god of containers and a wizard of vault dimensions. He also manipulates matter on an industrial scale. Think about it. He converts raw materials into finished tech, toys, and artifacts. He maintains a global factory without any visible supply chains. He operates with zero economic input. Now, this automatic translates into a higher level of crafting. He's actually doing what alchemists and reality warpers struggle to do. He also has this reality accessing, like chimney phasing. He's able to enter locked homes, sealed buildings without any physical damage, regardless of what the architectural consistency is. So this is either intangibility, some type of phase shifting, or short-range teleportation. You pick your poison with any one of those. This is still top-tier god abilities. He has this aura of universal calm. Animals don't fear him. Children aren't terrified from any magical type of home invasions. And parents actually stay inexplicably passive to be able to accept these violations of their space and time. This is a form of passive cognitive pacification. He doesn't speak, but he is allowed by reality itself. He manifests. Santa also has a weird ability to control probability. He always completes his route. Not one time in 1,000 years has he not completed that route. Now that success rate, suggests some type of temporal probability anchoring. His mission is fated. It's locked in. So based upon all this information, I can only classify Santa as one thing: a belief-fueled planetary guardian spirit with time-localized omnipresence. He's not just a wizard. He's not just a saint. He's not just a spirit. He is a holiday-bound god form created through this collective consciousness. And this is what happens when a culture creates a functional god through ritual storytelling and child belief. Now, if I had to look at Santa Claus on a power level scale, which I always do, this places him near the top. He's not at a complete 9, which is what my scale is, but he's right there. This guy has complete planetary influence. His powers are not smack you in the face type of powers, not that kind of power, but he has the ability to manipulate time, to bend space and matter, to pull things from his infinite bag of tricks. And this full compilation of what Santa Claus's power set is extremely impressive relative to any god or demigod we could possibly talk about.